Essentially, what we're missing out most of the time is that everything in our experience is experienced within. So when we feel love, hate, joy, anger, or aggression, we feel it within us. The molecular structure in our body changes through the neural pathway, and we feel it within, in our system. See, right now I can be here, and the person that I love can be a million miles away. But I experience love right now. How can that be, even that person is a million miles away? Because I'm right now creating this love within me. There's no need for an object or a thing or a situation for me to create love. I'm creating love. I'm experiencing love. So it is in my hands and my responsibility to choose the way I want to feel. It's always in our hands about how we want to feel, what we want to think. How you do one thing determines how you do everything in your life. Welcome everyone to this new episode of Suju. So maybe you heard this sentence, how you do one thing, you do everything. But have you thought about it for a moment, a bit deeper? Have you actually took it and thought about the actual meaning and how you can apply this almost principle to your life? So why is it that if we do one thing, we do other things the same way? Let's look into the brain for a moment. The brain has different neural pathways. There's a pattern created in the brain, and then the way we behave, move, act, speak, and feel. Think about a new brain as a way of a field of snow. Once you're thinking or having a thought, you're stepping into that snow field and leave traces behind. And that creates a pathway or a trace, a pattern. And since our brain or our system is wired to go into the way of least resistance, you're more likely to go onto the same traces instead of exploring new spaces on the snowfield. So let's take an example now. If you want to buy a coffee and there is a small coffee, a medium coffee, and a large coffee, and you actually have the money, you're actually earning quite well, but you're thinking, maybe I should take the small or medium because the large is too expensive, or the medium is too expensive. Maybe I should just go with the small one, even though the medium or large one would make you so much more happier. But you're going with the small one because you're coming from a place of scarcity, from a place of lack. Because the problem is actually not that you don't have the money. The problem is really that you're coming from a place of scarcity, of lack. So when you're coming from that place, that one place that you're coming from, that neural pathway, it's not only going to be in the situation of when it comes to buying a coffee, but in other areas of your life. When you buy groceries, or you're communicating with someone in your relationships, when you're with your peers and friends, or when you do something, when it comes to business and making decisions that are risky, that pattern will reappear in other areas of your life. And why is that so? The trace in your brain is already activated. And the more you activate it, the more you're acting from that place of lack and scarcity. The more you're wired to actually go the same pathway down, no matter in which situation you are. So ask yourself next time, which place am I acting from? How do I feel right now? Do I feel loving? Do I feel compassionate? Do I feel kind? Do I feel hate? Do I feel anger? Or do I feel joyful? Because once you're getting this awareness of how you feel right now, and then you're acting, and then you're moving on, then you're actually taking action towards the direction that you want in your life. This is where you change in your pathway to one that you want to experience. This is where you train the muscle of kindness, compassion, to choose that pathway that you want. However, of course, if you want to always act from a place of scarcity or lack, and not of abundance or prosperity, that is your choice. But be aware, if you want to become a leader of this world, how would that leader behave? How would that leader be? How would that leader communicate, think, and act? If you really want to make a change in this world, then think about it and act from that place. Think about how that person is and think from that place. An example is, if you can't do it for yourself and your imagination is not that good, you can take a person, for example. How would that person that I admire most act in this situation? And that's how you can train different situations to act from different places. Because the perception of a person that you have helps you to act differently if you can't do it for yourself. Essentially, what we're missing out most of the time is that everything in our experience is experienced within. So when we feel love, hate, joy, anger, or aggression, we feel it within us. The molecular structure in our body changes through the neural pathway, and we feel it within, in our system. See, right now I can be here, and the person that I love can be a million miles away. But I experience love right now. How can that be, even that person is a million miles away? Because I'm right now creating this love within me. There's no need for an object or a thing or a situation for me to create love. I'm creating love. I'm experiencing love. So it is in my hands and my responsibility to choose the way I want to feel. It's always in our hands about how we want to feel, what we want to think. Think about it. The way you do one thing, you do everything in your life. And that can be so powerful. The way even you approach your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, the way you're holding something, the way you're touching something, the way you're moving, speaking, acting, directing, loving something, spread in other areas of your life. So we see some areas in your life where you're acting from a place of lack, a place of scarcity, a place of hate, a place of anger. Think about it. Is it really worth to spend your conscious and precious time on this planet that is so limited to act from these places? Or is it something that you have learned in the past as a negative pattern and you integrated it to protect yourself? Why do you still want that place? Why do you want to still act from that place? And if not, just let go of it and ask yourself, what do I want to feel right now instead? If you feel angry, then okay, I'm acting angry towards that thing or situation. Okay, I leave it now. What do I want to feel instead? You want to feel loving? Then you know it's within you. Think about something that you love and create that chemistry. And all of a sudden, you become the master of your destiny. I hope this tool can help you tremendously in your life. If you like that kind of content, you can subscribe to my channel, and please hit the notification button so you get every video in your feed. I wish you a wonderful day, and remember, the way you do one thing, you do everything.